Good afternoon, everybody. This is another webinar from Tassta, and I'm very happy that I can welcome you to our next sessions of the webinar. And today, especially, I am very happy that I have my friend Nico with me from our partner PrioCom in the Netherlands. And today's webinar is a little bit different than the other ones because usually, I introduce you the features of Tassta and so on, and we thought, okay, let us give you a different impression also about our partners, because that you get the full view, not only what is Tassta as a product, but also our partners, how we are in, let's say, real life and what we are doing. And we as Tassta and me also, especially, we are very proud that we could win last year PrioCom as our partner. It's a very professional company for mission critical users and also with a huge experience in for the PMR market. And we invited Nico to join us today to basically to introduce himself and to tell us what else he's doing in PrioCom and what are the value added. And I'm very happy to have him here. Hi Nico, nice to see you.
Hi Kaveh. Hi Kaveh. Good afternoon everybody, or good morning or good evening, depending on where we are worldwide now.
So welcome to Tasta's webinar. So Nico, let's just start. So we want to give the audience around, let's say 15-20 minutes, a good impression what we are doing together.
Yes, of course.
And so let's start with, I would say, let's start with you as a person. So give us a little bit background, what you did so far.
Yes, okay. Let's skip it to the last 12 years. I was involved in the Dutch C2000, which is a large Tassta system, especially in public safety, where I have done different projects. Most of the time at customer site, where I have seen a lot of large control rooms, where I have really seen how critical communication should work, where the heart of the control room is, how to communicate, how to set up a good fleet map, what do the guys and women need on the street. It should be easy, it should always be up and running. So that's basically my experience from the last 12 years. So yes, and that's specific for public safety. So ambulance, fire brigade, police, and Ministry of Defense. That was my working area before I joined PrioCom.
Excellent, excellent. And Nico, with such a huge experience. So you are now working for a company called PrioCom, and you're focusing on mission critical communication over cellular. And you decided for Tassta. So give us a little bit background why you doing all that. I mean, yes.
Yes. Okay, I can understand that one. Last year, we were looking for a platform to have a mission critical solutions which are following the 3 GTP standards. We were looking for a partner who was joining actively in the MCX Plus text. We did a survey worldwide. We had over 100 requirements for our solution. And then we got normally from a long list to a short list. And on the short list, it was Tassta. And then we went to Hanover. That's the first time we met each other. And we had a good time. And after that, we did not only desk search, but also some testing on that one. And that made us finally to get an agreement early last year to be involved with the Tassta partner. And especially we used a branded version of the Tassta software because we want to give it our own look and feel instead of just the perfect green is good for you, but we wanted to have PrioCom blue.
Yes, yes. So Nico, so we have both now blue polo shirts. So it's
yeah.
The color is not making the solution.
I know. Yeah, yes. And the other thing was that we were looking for a integrated solution. So from the app and also from the command and control center. So the Rodon gives us tremendous effort and easy installation, especially for experienced dispatchers. They can work it very fast and easy on that one. That was also the thing we were looking for.
And you know, Nico, as soon as I mentioned your name and also PrioCom, many people are very, very impressed because they said, "Oh, PrioCom created a nice ecosystem around the solution." So give us a little bit background what you did so unique.
Yeah, okay, that one I switched to just one slide for the audience, so don't be afraid that there will be many slides where I can explain the ecosystems we have, and that is the thing we are quite unique, what I'll say. We are a mobile virtual network operator, and we have a contract with Deutsche Telekom, also known as T-Mobile. And as you see, our complete ecosystem consists of 4 interesting parts. The first one is you should have the connectivity. We have our own SIM cards. And on that one, we have the highest data priority in the network. And our solution is integrated in the core of the T-Mobile network. That's one thing you really need to have the complete ecosystem as a first step. The second one is that we have the application. And that's where comes Tassta in. As you see, this one, it's branded the blue one. On the device, if you need a real good device strategy, if you talk to professional market, then you need a good device with an emergency button, battery, multi-chargers, accessories like remote speaker mic. So we have some preferred devices like the Sonom XP8, where we do a lot of business with. And finally, we have the services. We service our business partners, because that's one thing I have to explain. PrioCom works only with certified business partners, and they sell our complete solution, our ecosystem, to the end users. And from PrioCom side, we support our business partners with sales support, doing implementation, and 3rd and 4th line support. That's our business model.
Okay, so I see 2 points which are impressing me is the service partners which are qualified for. So in that case, you are making basically a quality assurance that not everybody is outside and selling what you are offering, and obviously making mistakes and maybe damaging your brand and your solution. And which is a quite nice strategy. And the second thing what I saw is the connectivity. So you have your own SIM cards. Is it possible for other partners or potential viewers right now to also use your SIM cards? Is that an option?
It's an option to. It's always that we supply our complete solution, including the SIM card, because that's one thing that makes unique in the complete integration with that one. So yes, it's of course it's possible, but mainly we have the complete integrated solution. That's what our business partners and our end users like the most.
Yeah, and can you let's go to the let's say business cases, right? So, or the use cases. Can you give us a little bit background what you did and who are, let's say, not maybe exactly who the customer is, but at least in which industry they are and what they are doing with your ecosystem?
Yes. That's really a nice question with that one, because that's all what it's about. How do our end users, our end customers from the business partners, use the application and the complete ecosystem we supply? Due to the coronavirus situation, we have some unique opportunities. Like one of our business partners was able to help one of the largest hospitals in our country to have a closed corona department equipped with the Sonom, and outside we can communicate within the people. So all the equipment was stayed over there. So within the control room, in the emergency room of that one hospital, they can communicate also with the people outside. The other thing we have was in Holland, we have a sort of semi-police, let I call this one. They should take care and control all the people for the lockdown. We have special regulations. You are not allowed, for example, social distance. And the market question was, can you supply within 24 hours a complete up and running system for our semi-police for a lot of cities in Holland? One of our partners was able to supply this one. We could do the online configuration in the Tassta portal, which we also have, of course. And one of the engineers drove to the cities. They had only 5 minutes time to show how it was working, the complete set. And well, within 24 hours, they were working on that one. And that makes the ease of use of the application. And currently they're still working on this one. And the other one is that we have a partner which doing parking control application, and they want to have a communication part on their devices as well. So they integrated their own business application with our application. Instead of working 2 devices, they have only 1 device currently, and they do the parking control in a large city. They are fond of that one. And we have an interesting one is what we call emergency staff in Holland, and maybe it's also in other countries where you are allowed, when you have more than X people working, in case of a fire or an incident, you should have people who are taking care of somebody like first aid. And they have also working with our solution. So in case of emergency, everybody is in contact with group communications. And that makes for us very good that also for the partners, every company which want to have critical communications, we can supply them now.
Yeah, I mean, it is very impressive for me to hear that you mentioned this parking control, because as soon as people are speaking about mission critical push to talk, nobody is thinking about parking control, right? I mean, we are thinking about the emergency services like police, army, security, even many different kinds of organizations in airports. But yeah, it's interesting how wide the spectrum of customer base is. And
yes.
Nico, let us also go a little bit to the thing what we have in the future, right? Or we are already on the way. Let's say it's not anymore. Let's say the future is already we are doing it. It's the MCX 3GPP standard for mission critical users. What do you have in mind? Do you have any potential in the Netherlands or?
Yes, we see a lot of potential in the Netherlands. There are currently a lot of tenders, European tenders going on, which require MCPTT as a standard. So we are very happy that Tassta will support us on that one. And what we see is growing demand on this one. And yes, of course, we see this. It's very important for us that we can keep on track on that one.
Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, we have as we discussed, you know our roadmap. So everything is in preparation, and we are planning the release of the first server now in July for MCX, and we are going to continue, and we are going to also to implement all other features which like our certified lone worker protection, the indoor localization, and many new things what we do we are going to implement. And just the last word about I mean, you are using our premium SLA. That means usually that we as Tassta, we are monitoring your servers and we are taking care that they are always up and running. How did you come to that decision? I mean, tell us a little bit maybe also about your team.
Yeah, okay, that's a good question. We have a team all with different competences on critical communications. Either we have ICT, we have service managers, we have people who have a deep in-depth knowledge of devices and the app. And if you mix this together, we have covered all the areas we should have on that one. Especially our technical people, they don't want to take care on, let's say, the Tassta server, but they want to use their knowledge on the integration on the T-Mobile network on that side. and not watch on a daily basis to see how your servers are performing. They are performing quite well as we speak. So that's what we entered into your service agreement, that we could take care of our own stuff where we are good on this one, and Tassta can do the things where they are good on this one.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Yeah, I hope we first, Nico, do you have something else what you want to share with us?
Well, if compared to my experience, what we see on the solution is that it's very easy to use. People are impressed by what's already available. If they talk about critical communication, they have normally a radio background, let's call it that way. And if you show them and convince them that it's working, and we can show it easy in a pilot or else, and after pilot with a partner, well, normally they will buy it. It's really good on this one. It's I love the product. Let's say that on this one.
Thank you very much, Nico. Thank you very much. So yeah, thank you for joining today, Nico. It was, as usual, it's always a pleasure to see you and to hear your voice, and also sharing all the information how you create this ecosystem and what is it around, that people are getting a feeling of the person also who is doing all that. And yeah, I invite all the viewers and yeah, all others. I mean, PrioCom now optimized also their web page, so it's available now also, I think, in 4 languages, which is French, yes, German, Dutch, and Polish, right?
Polish, yes, that's right. Yes.
So we are covering basically this Central European Europe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, and especially.
Yeah,
and the website is. Tell us, Kaveh. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to invite everybody to visit PrioCom webpage, and if you need Nico's contact details, also you can contact me, and I will definitely provide it to you. So Nico, sorry, I interrupted you before.
No, just well, so because we just launched last week a new website worldwide, and you can see it's prio.com. So that's the thing. If you're interested, please look at that website.
Excellent. So wherever of the globe you are, stay safe, take care of you and your families, and we hope that yeah, that we are going to see you soon somewhere, maybe not you know, maybe also live. That would be the best case, but if not live, at least over this you know, video calls and webinars, which we are now finding very efficient, even to, yeah, let's say to maybe I'm personally, I'm a big fan, because maybe we really can save energy and the resources of our planet, that we don't need to travel so heavily. And yeah, so take care and see you soon in the next webinar. So stay safe. See you. Bye.
Thank you for all attending. Thank you. Bye.